your skills are required.
You wanna have some fun? Mission time!
I'll bet when you saw me, you said to yourself, that's the first Vault Hunter? This guy? Ha! People have been underestimating me my whole life. But like I always say, heroes come in all shapes and sizes. Anyway, keep heading towards the bridge. I'm gonna check in with your people and let them know what's up.
Hey, just got a rambling message from Typhon de Leon. Something about a machine and another vault key. Seems to like you. Do us proud, killer.
I've been waiting for this a long time, Vault Hunter. This is General Daniel Trott. You're the feckless SOB who killed my little brother Samuel on Venus. Well, Tyrene Calypso said you'd show up sooner or later. I taught Sammy how to fight. You taught him how to die. And now I'm gonna teach you how to die. Just to be clear, Trott!
Another Tron! Why, that brings me back. Good times. Well, look at the stain here. Your parents should be ashamed of you! Fire at will, little bud!
Sure are a lot of Malawans here. You better send them packing, Vault Hunter. Holy granola, what a battle! You're amazing!
Those are just scrubs. Let's see how you square up against my elites.
R.I.P. your face!
Ha! Back in my day, the thugs would shut down a force field instead of jumping over it. Looks like you'll have to take out the generator on the other side. You ain't getting through that force field unless you take out the generator on the other side. Like I always say, when you're in mud, find some higher ground. All right! The bridge to vault side is just ahead.
I yelled at Molly until they gave me one of their dreadnoughts, which means now we gotta circle up slaughter in f***ing space. Circle 'em up, big brother size balls, Vault Hunter. To run!
He destroyed the bridge! What a schmendrick! Don't worry, there's another way to vault side, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's nice to have some company for a change. Haven't had anyone human to talk to for years. See, I crash landed decades ago. I've been marooned here ever since. I had to get real creative to survive here. You wanna hear my secret? Get this, I'm really smart. I always say smart's good, small's good too. You can fit in places, and ugly's the best. People don't want to look at you. Perfect for sneaking. And I do my share of sneaking. Since Malawan showed up, I've been nabbing tech and listening in on their echoes. Great products, but piss poor security. If you're smart.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Bone says Pandora's shaking like an ice skag with fever dreams. No word from Tyrene, but we got your back, which is my preferred view of you, as you know.
So, Typhon, may I call you Typhon? Is there a Mrs. DeLeon?
Yeah, later. She died though.
I am so sorry for your loss. Yes. Vault Hunter, if you get the chance, please get Typhon DeLeon's autograph for me and a lock of his hair for research purposes.
Its vantage is my greatest advantage!
Come on, come on! And bullets for you, and bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets! finger's getting tired over here. You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
Your journey ends here, Vault Hunter. I'm gonna end you, for my name is Daniel Trond! This one's for my little brother, Sammy! Trond!
A big one! Ta-da! Come closer! I could go for some soft serve. Cherry vanilla all the way, boyo.
That path will lead straight to the vault. That's where I hit the key. Don't worry, I'll stand guard outside the machine and keep the other keys safe. Now get your heroic keystone moving. We got a universe to save. You made it! Now, there's a big-ass Iridian temple up ahead. That's your ticket to the vault.
May they bring you many kills. Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. But you don't like money? No questions asked. Happy to help.
Chapter in the saga. After the bushel of manky gets. Take a look at me, little friend.
This is General Daniel Trond. If you're hearing this, some feckless SOB killed me. But joke's on them. My middle name is Vengeance. I got a whole family of ruthless bastards ready to avenge my death. So, you track down my siblings. Becca, Randall, Dante, Michael, Eric, April, Connor, and the rest. And you tell them to go get off their asses and find my killer. And if any of them say they won't, you tell them that General Daniel Trump will be in hell waiting for him. In hell.
Typhon, how did you even find Necrodefeo?
Yeah, Maya always said it was just a story.
Ha! So did everyone, except my wife Leda. She figured it out. After we got married on Pandora, we left to find Necrodefeo for our honeymoon. Well, we ended up crash landing. See, I put the ship on autopilot while we got busy. That's on me. And so was she. Anywho, the ship was kaput, comlink was kaput, but we didn't care. We were in love. Later, she was whip smart. And smart with the whip. Boy, did that come in handy on our honeymoon. After we opened the vault, that's when the real action began. Skag on skag, key and hook, the double Calvin. 9 months later, well, there's only one thing in life that happens 9 months later.
This can't be how you saw this going. Look at Drax the Maggot. Deathbringer is also minded.
alone. I thought opening a vault would be the hottest thing I'd ever do. Was I wrong?
Wait, you've got kids, Typhon?
Yeah, 2 of them. The boy, he got sick all the time. And my daughter talked circles around me. Only time they'd sit still was to hear about my adventures. Killing monsters, opening vaults, being a hero. They couldn't get enough. I filled their heads with all sorts of stories. Even told them about the Great Vault. That was a mistake. A story can be a dangerous thing in the wrong hands. Later, she was so happy being here. She just kept running around, reading ruins and slapping my ass. True story. Then we see the vault in the distance.
Couldn't even dent that. Thinking I can crack it now. Go on then! This'll be just for the crack. Death comes for us all! You first! That was all me. And bullets for you. And bullets for you. Everybody gets bullets.
My head is charming!
So hard now, was it?
Maliwan has the entire place fortified, but the only way to the vault is the elevator inside. So you're gonna have to send those puzzles packing.
Thought I was through surprising myself. Drones out! Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
I tell ya, must be something in the water. There's an elevator you can take up to the vault. I know how it works. Looks like Maliwan never got beyond the first floor of the temple. Ha! Chumps. Yep, there's your problem. Elevator's missing 2 crystals. Everything runs on crystals around here. Ooh, looks like one's over there. Go ahead and put it in the statue's hands, like an offering. Nice. Wonder where that other crystal is, though.
Attention High Command! I have located the final crystal! General Tron, do you copy? Should I proceed to the vault or... Ah, crap! It's a vault hunter!
Letting you do the work. Someone was gonna send you on your way.
The other crystal. Offer it to that statue. Been a long time since anyone's been in there. Oh, almost forgot. Me and Leda, we made it on the elevator too. Right where you're standing.
So you made it to Necrotefeo. Slow clap, cause you slept. Always playing catch up, aren't ya? All that's left on that planet is dust and demons. Trust me.
Hurry, Vault Hunter. The key's just up ahead.
You're wasting your time. The destroyer is almost here, and when I consume it, I'm gonna be a god. I know you're listening, Dad. Are you proud of your little girl?
Tyreen? Starlight.
What? You weren't gonna tell them, were you, Dad? Oops. Well, Vault Thief, guess who taught us everything we needed to know to take this galaxy apart piece by piece? Typhon DeLeon, the first Vault Hunter. Oh, Dad, by the way, Troy's dead. Your friend there killed him, so have fun with that.
Vault Hunter, the Guardians know you're here. Fight them off. We'll talk after.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, mate, that came out wrong. If you're looking for a better price, have I got news for you? Everyone has their price.
Let's crack on! It's time for a fight. Got any more for the meat grinder? I'm tough enough for this! Gah!
Get rid of those Guardians, Vault Hunter. Then we can grab the key.
I'm on fire! But not literally. The vault team money, but don't see the key.
You think I'd just leave the key lying around? I hid it. There's a weird-looking Iridian device over there. Activate it, and I'll join you. And then, we'll have our talk.
Hate those things. Me and Leda beat that vault monster together. Let's go pay her a visit. Come on, Vault Hunter. Not for now.
Typhon. That thing with Troy.
Yeah, listen. I know what's been going on out there. Troy and Tyreen, my kids, well, They became monsters. No other way to say it. And you're a Vault Hunter. You kill monsters. Simple as that. Look, I'm not saying I'm glad my boy's dead, but at least he can't hurt people no more.
Typhon, why didn't you tell us the Calypsos were your children?
I wanted to, and I should have, but I couldn't find the words. How my kids ended up, that's on me. And I might have doomed the whole universe, but I can't let that be how my story ends. Don't you got something to do? After their mother died, I was so scared I'd lose them too. So I kept them here. I thought they'd be happy, but they kept staring up at that sky, full of stars they'd never reach. To me, this planet was enough. The reward at the end of my hunt. To them, it was just a cage. The key. It's with her. She watches over it. Not in her grave, Vault Hunter! The headstone! Gah! Guess I could have been clearer. I got it. Okay. Whew. That's done. Take the key. Right. Now to the vault. Like I said, me and Leda already killed the monster, but there's something you gotta see. When me and Leda first saw Troy and Tyrene's tattoos, we knew we had to protect them. Sirens! Whew. The rarest thing in the universe, and there were two of them right in our arms. The only way to keep them safe was to stay here forever. But that didn't work out so well. I might have been a first-rate adventurer, but I was a third-rate pops. If you don't raise your kids right, what kind of hero are you? Listen, what comes next, it ain't gonna be easy. We got one shot, but I gotta fix this for later. This brings me back. Been avoiding this place a long time. So, me and Leda, we sort of already looted the place. But I got something for you. Okay, go on. Get your reward. You earned it. Just joshing you. Here, have this. Give it a go, Vault Hunter. I've never been inside the machine, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna need all the firepower we can get our hands on. You check in with your people, I'll head to the machine. And hey, from one Vault Hunter to another, thanks. I just hope we still have time to fix things.
In order to access the Iridian machine, I'll need to charge that key. Bring it up to Sanctuary.
After we beat that monster, we beat the monster, if you know what I'm saying. Then we laid on our backs looking up at all them pretty lights, and Leda says, "We have to stay here, Typhon. We can't go back." She said if the corporations found this place, the universe would be kaput. So I says to her, "Baby, as long as I got you, I got the whole universe." And then we beat the monster again, right in the vault.
are non-stop, Jack. If I had a body, you could bet your ass I'd be a vault hunter too. You know Balex is a natural-born hunter, baby.
No refunds. Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy. Have some money. Now, why not spend it? I used to have one just like that.
The vaults are calling, huh?
Ammo! Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight. No questions asked. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. Happy to help.
Fine, be that way.
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo. Have some money. Now, why not spend it? Everyone has their price. Shoot more. Bullets and bombs. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. There's no take-backsies in business. Have some money. Now, why not spend it?
Now walk away.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, wait, that came out wrong.
Very nice. Now, load up. Perhaps at one of my vending machines.
Guns. What more could you want? Lining your pockets won't make them bulletproof, you know. Ah, you're a terrible negotiator.
Fine, be that way.
Another beautiful day in the military-industrial.
Hunter, did you bring me that lock of Typhon's hair? Right, yes. Inappropriate timing, end of the universe and all. Just put it in my lab.
Good job getting that key, Killer. Give it to Tannis so she can charge it.
Ava, would you like to join me?
How does it work?
It's a feeling. Here.
Oh, gross. Do you taste olives?
Huh, I always thought fried pickles.
It worked. Here, Vault Hunter, all yours. So, how do we know this machine thing is gonna do what it's supposed to and not, like, blow up the whole universe?
The machine has already worked once before, stealing the destroyer away inside Pandora millennia ago. If Tyreen leeches it, she may finally become a so-called god. Then again, what is a god but the most powerful being in the universe? Either this works, or we are all obliterated.
You should go down there, Tannis. I don't know who else could get this thing working.
Really? And work side by side with Typhon de Leon? If I must, Lilith, if I must.
You got this, Tannis. And I am totally not gonna snoop around your lab for Iridian stuff while you're gone.
That's a relief.
Get geared up, Vault Hunter. Then meet Typhon at the machine. Before it's too late.
Welcome. This is one of the best SDUs money can buy. So get to buying it.
More storage? Always a good thing.
You'll be back.
I've got something for you.
Leda says this door leads to the machine. Whatever that is. Oh, right. She told me. She thinks this machine is the one that closed the Great Vault. So I says, what's the Great Vault? And she looks at me for a long time. The Great Vault, she says. That's why the Iridians aren't around anymore.
Vault Hunter! Time to see what this machine can do! Go ahead, put in the last vault key.
Oh my.
Well, let's get to it! We got a universe to save!
Ah, I see. Now those connections between the vaults make sense. The vaults on Promethea and Eden 6 must be the power sources for this machine. Intriguing.
Wow, you're smart!
Bit of an understatement, don't you think?
Ha! And you know who you are! That's a rare thing in this universe!
True, but we must focus. The first step is to locate the machine's control console.
This place could use some furniture.
A nice divan. Them Iridians never did anything small, did they? Oh, I guess you do need a planet-sized machine to seal up an entire planet. Hey, you're glowing.
Oh, you're too kind.
No, seriously.
Fascinating. Perhaps Sirens had some hand in constructing this machine.
You know what? You remind me of Leda.
Catch me, Vault Hunter. I swoon. If only I had a decade to study this machine. Its design is mind-gasmingly complex, but I do believe its primary operation to be fairly straightforward. To start, I require the Pandora Vault Key. Interesting. Now it seems we must offer the remaining keys to the Guardian statues. Then the machine will draw power from the vaults on those planets, closing Pandora. To the other statues, Vault Hunter. Quickly now!
This way. Next up, Promethea. Good thing I never told my daughter about this place. But stay sharp. If I know the Iridians, there's sure to be some Guardians around here. Guardians! Let's take them out together! Let's rush these bullets!
Back the magazine. Off you go then.
I'm more where that came from. Looks like one of the statues your scientist was talking about. Give it the key, like an offering.
The Promethea Vault has been activated.
This way, Vault Hunter. Next up, Eden 6. Paradise my hairy ass, but it does have its charms. Went skinny dipping in a Saurian tar pit once. I was hairless for a month.
Thinking I can crack it now. Get hurt. Autopilot? Autopilot.
Get out of here, you slop! Huh. This glyph says to reveal the steps. Guess it means use that switch. Whoa, quite a schlep. Guess the Meridians didn't mind a little exercise, huh? Good thing I've got the whip. See up top. This way, come on!
What the hell is this?
Cool trick, huh, Dad? Say hello to my new family.
She knows we're here! We gotta hurry! I call this is a...
For the Calypso!
Just for the crack. I was made for this. Track someone down and pop him. I'm on fire! But not literally.
It was here that I killed them. A billion lives to power a machine. Should it comfort me that they will thrum in its heart forever? Perhaps oblivion would have been kinder. It would have been for me, at least.
Holy baloney! Would you look at that? This way! Come on! Go on, give it the key, like the last one.
Everyone has their price. You will be back.
Stay sharp. This way, come on! Drop that beat! Letting you do the work.
You're not gonna stop me from getting to the destroyer.
Tyreen, you don't know what you're doing, Starlight. The destroyer's called that for a reason. It literally eats stars.
Not if I eat it first.
They love me. Get on the outside, too! Deathbringer is also my new name. Get him, Zoomer! Everybody gets to the Calypso's fly! Go down!
Solitude is no virtue. Huh. Guess they mean to use both switches together. Old school classic. Right. End of the world. I'll focus. Not bad. The decorative Feo statue's close. We gotta hurry.
Get away! Oh, my kids! I wish they were. Let's rock on! Don't you cross this line! Are you seeing this? Open your bloody eyes! Not a damn son! Not my kid! felt that one. I live for this!
The Feo statue. Oh boy. Once you offer the key, better hold on to your keister. Told ya!
All of the connections to the vault are activated. Return to me, fair Typhon. Vault Hunter, you may come too. Lilith, you might want to come down and see this.
On our way.
Egad! Exterminate that swarm of creepy critters, Vault Hunter!
Tannis, is it working?
Tannis!
Whoa.
Well struck! I would say they were hopping mad.
You got a death wish? Don't worry, just gotta look at me.
The vaults are all connected, but it hasn't activated yet. Pandora is still opening.
Maybe it needs a siren's touch.
Oh, touch it I shall. As the nihilist said on his deathbed, here goes nothing. I understand now.
Holy baloney! Would you look at that?
Tannis, you alright?
Yes! So much power! And I am the conduit!
Pandora's closing!
All right! It's working!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that. COV incoming! Ava, keep them off Tannis!
On it.
This is it. You know what to do, killer.
I'm with you, Vault Hunter.
End of the road, superfan! For you, anyway. When Troy and I were kids, we'd stare up at the night sky and dream of becoming stars. Brightest in the galaxy, Troy always said.
Starlight, don't do this!
So we left this place behind. Went to Pandora to become Vault Hunters ourselves. We'd open the Vault of Vaults and become the biggest stars in the galaxy.
Irene, listen to me! This won't end the way you think it will! Trust me!
They seem so small now, our dreams. Not befitting a god. Now I'm gonna devour every last star in the universe, one by one. Until nothing shines but me.
couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
Here. Hang on, Ava!
Oh, this for me?
Haven't we done this before, Lil? I'm over it.
Hiya, Starlight.
Let me go!
I let you go once, and see how that turned out?
You scared old man! This is your fault! You kept us here when the universe should have been ours!
I gave you what I could.
I don't care! I'm gonna take what's mine! Ah!
I'm sorry, Starlight.
Typhon.
You gotta stop her. It's too late for me. Just promise me something. Don't be the last Vault Hunters.
We won't. He's gone. Pandora's gonna be ripped apart. If Tyreen leaches the destroyer, that'll be the least of our problems. We have to stop her. Typhon bought us our lives, but we're running out of last chances.
Lilith, I may have a shortcut to where Tyreen went. This machine works across interstellar distances. There must be a way... Yes, I can use the connection to Pandora to form a portal.
Killer, we'd be dead 1,000 times over if it wasn't for you. I've been telling myself I still belonged on the front lines, but a leader needs to know when to stand aside and let a soldier do their job. This is your fight.
It worked! It seems I can add time and space to the long list of things I have mastery over.
It's time. The destroyer is escaping. You ready, Killer?
Oh, yeah, Commander. I am itching for a fight.
Okay. This ends on Pandora, one way or the other. Head through the portal and find Tyreen. We'll see you on the other side.
A fair price for peace of mind. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. Happy to help.
We're counting on you, Killer. The destroyer is ripping the planet apart. You have to stop Tyreen. Pandora's always been a hellhole, but it's our hellhole, damn it. Even if Tyreen is stopped, Elpis is far too close to Pandora. The Great Vault will continue to open. Let's worry about that when Tyreen is dead. One apocalypse at a time.
We're in orbit, VH. I got eyes on your fine ass from Sanctuary. Pandora's tearing itself a new one, but I ain't letting you fight that mega devil bitch alone.
What is the destroyer? It is a mouth with endless appetite. It is hate that never cools. It is the long shadow cast by our universe against the moldering sun of time. It will never truly be contained. Merely made to wait until its chains slip, or are slipped for it.
Finally. Don't expect mercy, superfan. I'm not that kind of god. This is it, Killer. Show her the gods can bleed. The eye on her back. That's your target. killer. Show her the gods can bleed.
Throw that noise!
Barrier!
Tossing barrier!
Retreat!
Ferocity's my middle name. Then ferocity. Look at me!
You've got her, Vault Hunter. Now climb! There, that's your opening. Give her hell!
That's as far as you go! Done messing around!
Come closer, will you? Need some cover! It's possible you picked the wrong battle.
Watch out!
Nothing like cover when you're getting shot at. Don't say I didn't warn you.
kill her. She's gone. Well, would you look at that? Go on. Vault's all yours.
This time. She's not gonna come back, is she?
Well, she died and turned to ash, so I'm gonna give it a hard maybe.
You got your powers back. Feels good, right?
I spent so long without them, I'd almost gotten used to it. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good. It's over.
Not entirely. Great Vault is still opening. Elpis is tearing Pandora apart.
How do we stop it?
Very simple. We can't. Not unless you know a way to remove the moon from the sky.
Run towards the fire. Sanctuary's yours, Ava. Be ready.
What does Lilith think she's doing?
Closing the Great Vault. She's saving Pandora.
That could kill her!
She knows. She's the Firehawk. Not entirely. She's lighting the way. We should go back up to Sanctuary. See if there's anything she left us.
I assume you mean anything valuable to pilfer, but yes, let us investigate. Science cannot tell us everything, but it does separate humankind from beasts and music enthusiasts. The difference between a scientist and a researcher is academic.
Lilith's gone, Maya's gone. It's just us now. So we gotta pick up the slack, yeah? Yeah, hey. You bored too, huh?
We are in Lilith's quarters, Vault Hunter. Please bring me the vault key you retrieved from Tyreen.
Recruit, you did it! You followed my instructions exactly and saved Pandora! Alright, Ava wants to talk to you. She's in Lilith's room.
A fair price for peace of mind. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. Have some money. Now why not spend it? Happy to help.
So long.
Maurice can smell rot. What a beautiful day.
I'm shipping off to brighter shores. Promethea, here I come. I'm so low.
Guess I was hoping Lilith would be here waiting for us, but she's just gone. Maya, she used to tell me stories about Lilith when the two of them were fighting side by side. I miss them both.
Lilith had her own secrets back here. This chest is of Iridian design, but I have no idea where she might have gotten it. There's no external mechanism on it, but perhaps I can phase shift it open. Ah, so I can. Peculiar. Lilith must have intended for me to find this, but that would mean... Nonetheless, there's another matter for us to discuss, Vault Hunter. Using my enormous intellect, I have sussed out the purpose of the artifact you discovered inside the vault. It is an advanced Guardian mind core. I've created a neural adapter that will link it up with the ship's fast travel system. Please do so now. The Guardians used that mind core to improve their own combat AI by training in simulations of alternate, more chaotic universes. At least I believe they were simulations. It's unclear, but don't be too concerned. Any paradoxes or reality leaks should either resolve themselves, or we will all be obliterated before we can feel too much pain. Sounds fun, doesn't it? I call it
Mayhem Mode. I've integrated it into our onboard fast travel map, so you can use it whenever you feel the call of mayhem. Enjoy.
Attention, crew of Sanctuary. That motherfucking Vault Hunter just saved y'all asses. So show some respect. Ain't enough heroes in this galaxy.
I was through surprising myself.
Police will